So they arrived to separate the beds. Let me show y'all this cool shower. It's the bathroom. This is actually a nice mirror too.
I still don't understand why he wanted to separate the beds for real. For me, realistically, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like to get a little spoon every now and then.
I am not sleeping next to you. Hell nah. So we got the shower head here, shower head there. There's also, as I already recorded, there's also like the pool and all of the other things on the premises. So you have to go and do that if you want. Really nice accommodations with really nice views. I see they rocking out with the solar panels. I have solar panels on one of my properties in Houston, so I utilize solar panels too. I was talking to a guy earlier, or a lady, and she was telling me about all of the villages over here. And you drive through the villages, it's nothing but dirt roads. If you've been to Kenya or any rural place in Africa, you know what I mean. You're going up the roads and you don't see any power lines. And I'm like, how do they get power? And she was like, they get power through the solar. So she was telling me mostly everyone here has power because they either have solar, or you see these lines right here. They have skinny little lines that run to these houses. If you see, they're running all the way through. But if you're in the rural, you do have access to the solar panels. So there is ways for them to get power and even Wi-Fi and things like that, even in the rural areas, if they want those type of things. So yeah, very, very beautiful area, very, very beautiful spot. Gonna do some more exploring here in a bit. Rice, and then a bit of food. Okay, thank you. This is my second plate. The buffet here is very good. Here's what I got: a little bit of red snapper, a little bit of penne pasta, a little bit of red snapper, a little bit of penne pasta. See what they're offering. You could also do all inclusive, but I didn't know that, so next time I know. Like you could just purchase the room and the board. So I purchased the bed and breakfast. But if I'd have known the buffet was this good, I would have purchased everything. It's a vibe. Oh, very good. They also have some dessert and things. We'll check those out when we get done. So you see some of the rooms, and the rooms are all overlooking this view of. Can I get around right here?
Hey, wait.
Okay. Can I go this way? Or no?
Now you have to go there. You have to cross the cottage.
Yeah. Trying to cross across. But yeah, the rooms all overlook the view, and all of them look very nice. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, thank you. Now we're on the other side. Here it is. Very nice view of the village, along with the houses and things. Beautiful. There's a place in Austin similar to this, right outside of Austin, Texas. But this is much nicer, much better views. So yeah, this is where I spent the night and kind of got to relax and work from here from last night, which was great. Looking at the views and everything, being able to work in this beautiful environment and just relax and enjoy the nature of everything was great for me. Wish I had someone else to help me take pictures. So yeah, this is what it's looking like now. Wow, I don't know if the camera does it justice. Beautiful views. Where are your favorite places to visit? Have you seen anywhere like this? Similar to this with these views, nature, and culture mixed in with each other? Let me know. Also, I want to have a discussion with you all about something that's been on my mind, and that is, what is something that you would like to get from your life? It's the burning question, right? Because I think we all want to know the answer to that, and how we could either find our purpose in an effective manner, right? In a way that helps people. Sasa, do you know how to take pictures with this?
I can try.
Okay, so I wanted to take a picture like, yes, if possible. So this camera is pretty simple. You could just press that as you hold it carefully, okay?
I can't get the food.
They look good? You did good, yeah. Good work. Maybe a couple more from right here without the backpack and things. I appreciate you. That guy was kind enough to take some pictures for me. So hopefully I got a good one. We'll see. Seems like it got a couple that were actually good, like in center and everything. So that's good. It's good that the R50 is like really user friendly. So I could just teach someone in 30 seconds how to do it, and then they're just snapping away. So that's cool. Okay, so what I was talking about was finding our purpose and then executing on that purpose, right? For me, it's been a long journey of, and I've discussed this with you all before, of trying to figure out who I am and things like that, and making a lot of mistakes. And then someone asked me one time, they were like, men always have a vice. And, you know, I think this was the negative connotation, and it was kind of a negative question in general. But the person who asked me said, is your vice women, sex, or money? No, sex, money, or what else did she say? She was saying like, oh, drugs, right? Because I don't drink alcohol. She was like, yeah, so your vice isn't drugs or alcohol. So is it sex or money? And just looking back on it, I think for a long period of time, my vice has been women, to be honest with you. And just like having women and being with women, or like being in a relationship and being really, really like completely taken away, so to speak, by the relationship, in the sense of just like that person's my entire life, right? Or I sacrifice anything and everything for that person. So for a long period of time, it's been women. I think I'm starting to go into the realm of really focusing on more than just vices, or that's what I'm attempting to do anyways. Trying to not necessarily take away women, because I love women. Just trying to have like a relationship with someone where it's beneficial for both of us, and neither one of us is sacrificing our entire lives for the relationship. Rather, we're sacrificing for each other, and it's a cohesive thing that is benefiting both of us. So that's what I'm looking for nowadays, and I think successfully so, because the people that I've met recently are really looking out for me, and I'm really clear. I think that's another thing of like not being clear with your expectations with people in any relationship. If you go into a relationship and you just kind of willy-nilly go into it, then it's difficult for you to set expectations afterward, but it's also difficult for them to know your expectations. So just setting the clear expectations in the beginning is what I've been doing lately. And I think that's been great. Like, hey, I want to be in a relationship, not even necessarily sexually or anything, or girlfriend, boyfriend, but just even a platonic relationship. I want to be in relationships that it benefits both of us. I don't want to be, and I refuse to be, in a relationship where I'm the only person that's contributing to said relationship. Here's a new restaurant I haven't even been to. Let's check it out real quick. Hi, Sasa. How about it? It's a beautiful view again. Oh, wow. The views just keep getting better and better, guys. The views just keep getting better and better. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's where I did the zip lining from, right up there, I think. I'm pretty positive it's right up there, and then go all the way across. But look at that view. Look how far a walk that is up. So y'all give me some leeway in the comments. When I was tired as hell yesterday walking up that thing, don't make fun of me too bad. You'll see how far it is. The guys were just now when I walked in here, and I spoke Swahili to greet them, and then I asked them how they were, and just greeted them again in Swahili. They were very surprised, I could tell. So yeah, just setting that expectation in the beginning has helped me out a lot in every relationship, and knowing that we both understand what it is. Do y'all have Food? Do you have food? Oh, not up here? Only alcohol. Sante. So setting that clear expectation for everyone in a relationship when you first get into it has helped me so much lately. And I think it's an important piece that I was missing before. So now that that expectation is laid out clearly and everyone knows what it is, I'm able to basically go into it knowing that we both know what it is, essentially. Hi. How about Echo? Yes. You took some good pictures. Let me show you. Yeah, let me show you. See, that one's good, yeah. Yeah, that one's good. That one's good. Yeah. Good job. Everyone understanding the clear ground rules has been very beneficial for me. And then not only that, in ABA, intermittent reinforcement is the most difficult reinforcement to get rid of, meaning if you reinforce maladaptive behaviors or if you reinforce the behavior you don't want to see once every 100 times, it's going to be very difficult for you to have that expectation again for a very long time. And that's why people become gambling addicts, right? Because when they get reinforced once out of the 100 times for gambling, then they continuously think about that one time and they continuously want to gamble and try to get that dopamine rush again, right? So you have to be firm in your resolve. Sasa, can I have some coffee? So you have to be firm in your expectations, and when those expectations aren't being met, you have to go ahead and either lay the expectations again or terminate their relationship, right? So there's that. It's a difficult thing to do, letting people go. Sasa.
How is your stay?
Good.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Lea salama?
Yes.
Karibu sana.
Yes. Habari yako?
Mzuri sana.
Missouri.
Mzuri sana.
Okay.
Kabisa.
Sawa.
Thank you.
So laying those ground rules and then making sure those expectations are being met are going to be essential in creating relationships that are conducive to both people, cohesive for both people, and beneficial for both people, right? So that's a lesson I've been learning. Applying it to ABA is what's been helping me because that's my science and that's what I've been practicing and that's what I know very, very well. So understanding those things, understanding that it's going to take understanding, a lot of patience with people, but also it's going to take some resolve and some discipline on your end to say, this is what I'm sticking to, this is what I'm not going to deal with, this is what I'm going to deal with, or these are my things that I do not want absolutely to deal with people. Also, I had to look myself in the mirror and realize, hey, some of the things that you're doing aren't conducive for relationships either. Because we all have faults, right, and flaws and things that we can work on. For me, I think one of my major things that I needed to work on and still probably need some work to do is putting my work over relationships. Working super hard through the night, through, holidays, Christmases, all of that, just working. The fear, so the function of my behavior is the fear of going back to being a broke person, I believe, or the fear of failure, which we all have, right, or a lot of us have. And that has led me to trying to work myself to the point where I cannot fail, right? Or it'll be a lot harder for me to fail, right? And that's fine and dandy, but also understanding that relationships are just as important because studies show that people with better relationships live longer. And that's all. I want to live a fruitful life and be happy while I'm doing it. So what makes me happy is my relationships and my work. So I need to figure out a lot of it better. I'm getting better with it. Also, and this may sound strange, but sometimes I can become emotionally unavailable. The reason why I say it can sound strange is because I spent thousands of hours studying the ideas, psychology, and emotions, so to speak, but still lack it sometimes. Still, I lack that availability to be vulnerable and things of that nature. And the function of that behavior, or the reason I do that, is because of the numerous times that I've been heartbroken in my life or I've been abandoned in my life. And those are things that are continuously being dealt with by me understanding, the function of behavior, and then me putting myself in the positions to challenge the vulnerability, right? Being more vulnerable, being more available to not allow people to, or being more available to, fail, be vulnerable, and leave me or abandon me, the abandonment issues. Did you see that shift? So body language. I was over here and I started getting more tight when I started talking about that. Anyways, behaviorist. If you see people shift like that, that means they're getting uncomfortable. So obviously I was getting uncomfortable. And the hair thing. If you see people play with their hair, they're probably getting uncomfortable, or they probably don't like what they're talking about and they're trying to soothe themselves. So that's what I was doing. So for me, understanding that I have those flaws and working on them within myself and doing things to flex, because as I talked about before, all of these behaviors and all of these things that we need to work on, just think of it like an exercise. Exercise the muscle, exercise the abandonment muscle by allowing people to be in your life and have the opportunity to abandon you. Allow that to happen to yourself over and over again. Eventually, you keep flexing that muscle, you keep working out that muscle, it'll get better over time. Allow people to let people in more, be vulnerable to people more, flex that muscle, work it out. And eventually it'll get better over time. So I think it's successful, and I think that continuously working at these things and continuously being honest with not only with myself but with others about my expectations, about what I'm not necessarily great at, about what I need to work on, I think is a really successful way to approach a relationship, right? And it's been working out in my favor for the better part of some years now that I'm a lot more mature than I was back in the day. So hopefully that resonated with someone. Hopefully you like the view, you like what's going on here. I would definitely recommend it. It's called Kitonga Resorts here in Kenya. So look up Kitonga Resorts. It's about 2.5 hours from Nairobi. Definitely worth the drive. But as always, I hope that was helpful. I hope that was insightful. I hope you got something from it. I hope that you're having a great day or night or morning, wherever you are. And I hope that one day, we can meet in person, like I've been meeting so many people who watch my videos lately. I hope we can meet in person as well and shake hands, and I can tell you how much I appreciate you watching, and you could tell me what you think of the videos, and maybe give me some critiques, or maybe tell me what I'm doing good or what I can do better. So until next time, my car is here. I'll catch y'all later. Peace. This is my current situation. I have a long way to go up this hill, but we're stuck. We did travel a long way so far, so just trying to get up this hill. But yeah, take a walk around and look at what's going on. So essentially we traveled like 15 minutes up this hill, very, very steep hill. The guy said he just got servicing, so we don't think that it is the oil or anything. It just seems like the radiator is kind of under a lot of tension, and then it's causing it to overheat. Sasa. So yeah, here's where I am. I'm gonna try to see if we can get out of here eventually. I think we will be able to eventually. That's the problem with traveling via a very, very small car and then having to travel up a very, very large hill. But it's okay. So these are your fruits? Sugar cane. What's your name? Elizabeth? Tuko. Nice to meet you. My mom's name is Elizabeth. How old is she? How old?
5.
5.
Yes.
Oh, my son. My daughter is Bella. See, here's my son. He's your size.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
Eh,
This is a nice place.
yes,
This is your house, and then this is
it is to my son.
your son's house.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Well, thank you for letting me come.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Elizabeth. What's your name? What's your name?
Name? Joseph.
Joseph.
Joseph Kabuku.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So I was welcomed into this compound in the village here. It's very nice, actually. Very beautiful views. Very humble place. But very, very nice, very welcoming, very beautiful, in my opinion. But I'm still stuck here on the side of the road. But you never know where your blessings may come from. I never knew I would get a little tour of a village home like that. It's very nice, very humbling experience. So, little Elizabeth, beautiful little girl. But yeah, here we are. It's a bit warm, not too bad. Elizabeth? Joseph, this is where you live? There. Or here? Getting some water. Asante?
Yeah.